Welcome and bienvenue, welcome. My name is Jana and you're watching Curves on the Road. Fremde, étrangers, strangers, glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté, happy to see you. Welcome to Berlin. I dressed up as Liza Minnelli because that's the symbol of cabaret and Berlin for me. And we're standing at the Brandenburg Gate. Today I'll show you around this beautiful city. We'll see lots of sights, try some food, and have loads of fun. So, welcome!
I have changed my hair color and the location. We are at the Checkpoint Charlie, which is one of the places where you could cross from Eastern Berlin to Western Berlin. Now you can take pictures there, and there's a photo of a soldier from each side of Berlin. We are at the Berlin Wall, the famous Berlin Wall. Of course, now it serves more like a canvas for some modern art exhibition. They even call it the East Side Gallery, and there are lots of graffiti and murals, so let's check it out. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Apologies guys, I was supposed to have my microphone, but I guess I just killed it, so it's not working, and we'll have to deal with the mic of the phone, which is probably terrible, but my apologies. This is what we have to work with.
It's really hard to believe that this place used to be a danger zone where it was forbidden to go and cross from one side of the city to the other. One of the street foods that is typical for Berlin is so-called currywurst. It's basically just a normal bratwurst that you see on the left, chopped into pieces, covered in ketchup, and layered with the curry powder. Honestly, I'm not a big fan. Another very typical German food, kebab.
Did you know there are actually 180 museums in the city, so there's more than one for every rainy day. There are about 106 rainy days in Berlin, so every single rainy day you can go to a different museum. We are at the Pergamon Museum. We'll try to buy the tickets and check it inside. Let's do it. We're finally in the Pergamon Museum. It's a gorgeous museum, but you have to know certain things. Number one, book your tickets in advance. If you go there, the waiting time when we got there, weekday, not a holiday, it was 3 hours waiting time to get in the museum. So if you want to come at a particular hour, book your tickets in advance. Number two, you can only carry a very small purse. Your normal handbag probably won't fit in the container that determines the size of the luggage that you can take with you. So either take just a small purse, or you have to have everything stored in the lockers downstairs. The museum is huge. We will only have an hour to go through it, so it'll be quite hectic, but I definitely recommend coming here and see for yourself. I believe we might have a similar situation here as in the US. The original countries no longer wanted the artifacts, so Germans took it. I think so. I'm pretty sure it is R-rated. We're at the replica of the Ishtar Gate from Babylon. It's not the whole gate, it's just part of it. And this museum is not as huge as I remembered it from several years ago. So you can probably do it in an hour or two easily. So don't panic, you'll always find time to see the best parts of it. Hunters telling how big of a fish they have caught. Pandora's box. To get around, we are either walking or using public transport. It's very easy. We took the one-day ticket for the whole day that we're here, and then we got some 2-hour tickets for the day we arrived, where we couldn't use the 24 hours one. We used the zone A and B because we are fairly in the center. Our hotel is in the center, so we don't need the zone C. You can buy the tickets for the public transport in these little kiosks. So we take one. One costs €9.50. 4 of these for one night, just to go out. €10 for 4.
Friendly reminder, don't forget to stamp your ticket, otherwise it's not valid.
We are at the Holocaust Memorial. It's a very powerful structure. It looks like those are just little tombs, but as you can see, the whole thing goes deeper. You can see the Holocaust Memorial behind me. It's quite an impressive structure of a very sad chapter of German history. I was first in Berlin when I was a teenager, and actually the one thing that I remember the most from the trip is this church. It was bombed during Second World War, and they decided to just fix it so that it doesn't fall apart, but to keep the horrors of the war in the devastated structure. One of the places you can visit is the Reichstag building. It's former government office.
And as you can see, it's currently under reconstruction.
What can make a castle more attractive? Of course, a bulldozer. We are now at the Schalterburg and it looks pretty, but again, construction is ongoing. You can buy tickets to get to the interiors, and there are also other sections. We have very limited amount of time. Yeah, when you get a little bit further, the construction is not so bad. Some people even say it's better than Versailles. I think those people are wrong, but you have to check it out to see. It takes a little while to get here. It's a combination of buses and metro, so make sure you have really enough time to do all the activities you want to do here. There is a lot of construction going on here in Berlin. Hopefully in a couple of years Berlin will be brand new and beautiful. Since we can't get cultural nutrition, we'll get some ice cream. I got honey and Greek yogurt and hazelnut. Here's a little spot and it's so good. I really highly recommend. We are near the old market square that is dug up. Oh good. You have probably noticed a lot of bears, statues of bears around Berlin. Well, those are basically the symbol, the coat of arms of Berlin has a bear in it, and it's basically a wordplay. Berlin, basically, if you go phonetically, means a small bear, but the name of Berlin doesn't originate there. It's a Slavic word for a swamp or the logs that are supposed to help training a swamp.
What would a trip to Germany be without Radler and Schnitzel? The TV Tower is a famous landmark in Berlin. Some people say it's a tourist trap, some people love it. There's a restaurant on top, so if you want the views, you can visit there. Another place that you shouldn't miss is Alexanderplatz. It has astronomical clock that shows all the times around the world, so you can find your time zone and see what time it is at home. Berlin is a very artistic city. You can just roam around and you'll be finding art, quirky pieces, gorgeous architecture, you name it, you'll find it in Berlin. It's a party place, it has culture, it has the whole museum square, so you will definitely not be bored in Berlin. We have stayed 2 full days in Berlin, and I believe it was just enough to scrape the surface.
The continent of Europe is so wide. Here.
Not only up and down, but side by side. Mine.
I wouldn't dare to cross it if I tried. Mile by mile, man by